weighing up to 3,500 tons, rolls down to the shiplift for launching, watched on this occasion by Sheikh Rashid, the ruler of Dubai, who commissioned the Dubai Drydock facility. Sheikh Rashid showed a keen interest in every stage of the project. Merely moving the 31-metre-long boxes is a feat in itself, and one which can't be hurried. Gradually, though, each one is eased closer to the waters of the Gulf. At the water's edge, each caisson is lowered by the shiplift before sand and water ballast is added to give the optimum draft for maximum stability. Next step, the weighted concrete caisson is floated out and equipped before being towed by tugs to its allotted place in the dock wall. Finally, it's positioned by flooding with seawater. To locate the lower beams of the caissons accurately, level trenches had to be drilled 1 metre wide in exactly the right positions. And to do that, a purpose-built jack-up barge was equipped with a rock drill of 2.5 metres diameter. By drilling overlapping holes with it, slots were cut in the rocky bed to match the base of each caisson. The same rig was used for pre-drilling trenches for the underfloor drainage of the docks themselves. Once the crew got into the swing, placing the caissons became routine. 2 a week were towed out to extend the walls and give a hint of the shape that the docks would take. Before it was topped out with the final dock wall superstructure, each row of caissons was filled with sand. In this project, the accuracy of the dredging was critical, especially in the area of the docks themselves. But if precision was impressive, so was the scale. At a rate of 45,000 cubic metres a week, an amazing 5 million cubic metres was removed from the bed to give a harbour depth of 11.5 metres below low tide level and to prepare the foundations for the docks. As a useful byproduct, the dredged material provided 45 hectares of reclaimed land for the new shore works. Construction of the dock's twin pump houses began here in a dry basin, and they were scheduled for completion during the casting and placing of the dock wall caissons. On the project were more than 250 staff from the UK, some 500 other staff from outside Dubai, and a workforce of almost 6,000 from India and Pakistan. In their hands was construction plant worth £16 million at 1974 prices. To direct them, a staggering 10,500 working drawings produced by the contractors. Such was the undertaking's sheer scale. The basin was to be flooded, enabling the pump houses to be moved out and completed afloat in deep water. They were towed out and placed in much the same way as the dock wall caissons. These housed the 5 massive pumps needed to empty the 3 dry docks, and would contain heavy machinery for operating the hauling-in equipment and the dock gates. Meanwhile, as the marine work progressed, The Costain-Taylor Woodrow joint venture was awarded a further contract to extend the world-beating ship repair facilities. There was one big obstacle in the way of the next stage, the waters of the Gulf itself. But during the building of the docks, the sea would have to be held back. And to do that, a massive temporary wall needed to be built across the entrance to the dock working area. A temporary dam, but temporary rather than makeshift. The dam could not be skipped because it would have to resist all the pressure of the sea outside. After a great sandbank had been piled up underwater, sheet pile cofferdams were extended from the dock walls to form a complete enclosure, within a man-made lagoon. Next task, to pump out that lagoon and create a dry working area on which to lay the dock floors and gates. In all, a colossal 2,000 million litres of seawater would be cleared when the pumps were turned on. Gradually, the water level dropped. There were the walls of the docks exposed for the first time. A ship outside rode at sea level, actually above the dock floor, where the extent of the work to be